Hello there. Welcome to the Money and Markets podcast, the podcast that helps you navigate the investment landscape here in Zimbabwe. My name is Kuzane Sharara. I'm not a financial advisor. So if you need financial advisor, seek professional help from the likes of stockbrokers, asset managers, and financial advisors, even investment bankers. Now, the question that often asked is, so is it worthwhile to invest in Zimbabwe stock markets? What could go wrong? So we all know the challenges that we have here in Zimbabwe, talking about high inflation eroding our savings, a fluctuating local currency making everyday life unpredictable. But today, we are not focusing on the problems. We want to talk or to explore a potential solution, and that is the Zimbabwe Stock Exchange or the stock market in general as a potential solution. Now, this podcast is for information purposes only, and it's not financial advice. Always consult a professional before investing. And like I said, stockbrokers, asset managers, financial advisors, investment bankers, you name it. Now, the question often asked is, why consider stocks when things are so uncertain? Well, because the stocks can act as a hedge against inflation. Companies often adjust their prices to keep up with rising costs, and this can be reflected in their stock prices. Also, even in tough times, some businesses find ways to grow and thrive. There are actually companies that are listed on the Zimbabwe Stock Exchange that are growing, that are thriving, and so on and so forth. So investing in these companies can offer real returns. Plus, stocks represent ownership in real assets. The companies themselves, their buildings, their products, which tend to hold better value than cash during inflationary periods. Now, another question that people often ask is, so how do you approach investing in this environment? I would say, first, think long term. Don't try to time the market. It's nearly impossible, in my view. Instead, consider dollar cost averaging. And this is a strategy that means investing a fixed amount on a regular basis, say every month, you put in some money into the market. This helps average out your purchase price and reduces the impact of short-term volatility. So sometimes you buy high, sometimes you buy low. Also focus on value. What do we mean? We mean look for companies that appear undervalued but have solid fundamentals. There are many of them out there. They might be better positioned to weather economic storms, these companies. And also, if accessible, consider companies listed on foreign markets, foreign exchanges, or dual listed companies, or those that are listed on the Victoria Falls Stock Exchange. At least trading in the US dollar has got more stability than what we have seen with the local currency in recent times. Another question that people often ask is, what are the associated risks? Every investment return is associated with some kind of a risk. So it's essential to be aware of the risks involved in stock market investment. The Zimbabwean stock market can be very volatile. It's affected by inflation, currency instability, policy changes, and you name it. But company performance also is not guaranteed. There might be liquidity issues, making it difficult to buy or sell shares quickly. All those risks that are involved. So it's also key to diversify a risk so that you cover yourself. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Now, another question that is often asked is, how do I start? Well, I would say approach stockbrokers. These are the people licensed to buy shares on your behalf, or approach asset managers, and these asset managers, they can make most of the investment decisions for you. If you are one of those do-it-yourself types, open an account on ZSE Direct or VFX Direct. Others will say, what about investment strategies? How do I go about it? Well, I would say start small. You don't need a huge sum to begin. Invest what you can afford and gradually increase your investment as you gain experience. I would also say seek professional financial advice tailored to your specific situation. This information is crucial. Also, stay informed with current economic news, follow market news, follow market economic developments. If Intuli speaks, you need to listen. If the Reserve Bank governor speaks, you need to listen. Any policymaker speak, you need to listen. In conclusion, I would say, in short, the stock market can be a valuable tool for preserving and growing wealth, even here in Zimbabwe with its economic challenges. But it requires careful planning, a long-term perspective, and an understanding of the risks that are involved. Remember, this Money and Markets podcast is not financial advice. Do your own research and consult professionals such as stockbrokers. And like I said, if you are one of those do-it-yourself, you want to do it yourself, there are platforms that you can trade. Open an account on ZSE Direct, which is an application, or VFX Direct, which is an application, or their website, which is www.ZSE Direct or www.vfxdirect.co.zw. You'll be able to open an account and you'll be able to start your investment journey. Until next time.